Introducing the Mower Master Towable Topping Mower. Proudly manufactured in New Zealand from top quality components. Powered by an electric start 11.5 horsepower industrial Briggs & Stratton motor. A belt drives 3 blades giving a 1200mm cutting width. Totally adjustable. Can be towed behind any vehicle with a drawbar. Buy a Mower Master Topping Mower right now, $3,700, and we will pay the freight anywhere in New Zealand. One of the problems though, before we get out into the garden, get sidetracked, and there's everywhere you look in the studio, there's light, there's all they're actually the aspects of what you're doing when you're landscaping. And these pieces here look very interesting, Richard.
Yeah, they're just, it's actually from an old piece that I had around for a long time, and it had actually broken from the heat in the kiln, but everyone wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to buy a broken piece. So then I said to a woman, I said, look, I'll make you a laminated version of a broken piece.
Yeah.
So, and then I realised the aspect when you kind of break a piece and then you close it back up again, is the looking into the interior and seeing, you've got the square outside, but then inside it looks like a puddle.
Yes.
And the original idea was the curiosity about them. This was one of the earlier ones. I loved the idea that, that it could be something you could just take it apart. But it's glass, and glass isn't really supposed to be treated like a toy. So
no.
I've decided to go more for these versions where they're actually locked up, so you can't take them apart.
But they're also a very cunning way of adding the dimension of water without having water in a garden. Things like this.
That's dead right. Yeah, that's dead right. And certainly, like say, that sparkle of light is enough to sort of mesmerise you and make you daydream, just like real water.
Yes.
Yeah, just like real water.
Now, when you have these pieces on display in an exhibition or a gallery or whatever, how much do you worry about people touching them?
Oh, never. You know, if you work with glass, it breaks.
Yep.
End of the story.
Yep. Yes. You break it, you pay for it.
Well, it's just that glass breaks, and it's just part of the journey.
Yeah.
I have glass breakages in here, and glass breaks.
Yes.
Glass breaks. I've actually just been through a bad period where I've chipped about 6 or 7 pieces of glass that I've made in a row. And I mean, you just start again.
Yeah.
That's the material.
Yeah.
That's the material.
Yes.
And I mean, as far as people touching them, glass is such an amazing, especially when you get all these edges, to be able to touch it is great.
Yes.
And I, in glass shows where like I've been involved with the Glass Society in New Zealand for nearly 30 years, and when we have shows, there's always signs saying don't touch, but you just never stop people from touching my work.
No.
Because it's solid looking, perhaps.
Yes. And you feel like you want to put your hand into there and
why is that? I wonder sometimes whether, look, for years we've been told don't touch glass, haven't we?
Yes.
Whether it's your fingerprints or whether it's broken or something, you don't touch glass. So maybe when it's an art, maybe that's it, because all of a sudden we tend to have
and you go through school, when you start at infant school, the teacher always says, look with your eyes, not with your hands. And yet they're an equally valid way of looking, isn't it? Your fingertips and your touch.
Certainly. Oh, I love the way at the homework exhibition in our local museum some years ago, when they have a piece of beautiful marble sculpture, perhaps you're not allowed to touch that. I'm sure if it was in a more of a friendly situation, maybe you would be allowed to, but they have a little touch station where they have a little marble that you can touch.
Yes.
And I said to them, look, just let them touch the work. If it was knocked over, everyone likes a story to tell.
Yes.
So why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Let it go its path.
Yes. Well, we better get out into that garden because the weather is fantastic out here. Well, Richard, it's the sparkle of this, and this is a wonderful looking piece, and obviously a bit of surfing legend in there, beautiful tube.
Yeah. It's always what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yes.
It's always looking for that. Wonder what that is. There's always a reason for something, isn't
yes,
it? Yes, But to be in that curl of that wave, that's everything. There's nothing like taking off on a wave and seeing that exact glitter along the water.
Yeah.
And that's where. Look, I worked on this for probably 150 hours.
Yeah.
You know, and just about continuously without leaving the property.
Yeah.
And when my wife did pry me away to go for a walk down the beach, you know, we went down the beach and it was a beautiful offshore day, but the whole beach was divided into vertical lines.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Every time I see the wave breaking,
Yeah,
vertical
oh
lines.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing that
Yes.
just working with it for those days and just concentrating on the lines.
Yeah.
You know, it even brings you closer
Yes.
to the real thing.
Yes. But it's got that feeling too from this side, from the back of the wave, when you're sitting on a board waiting to catch something, you get the sparkle of the set that's gone ahead is there.
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's got everything. You know, that volume there that you see, and you know that as you go back down, that volume is passed below you. Boy.
Yeah, and then you look down and you see the mirrors, and this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece. And for those science nerds amongst you, all the laws of physics and light apply, refraction, reflection, it's all there. And so you're really a physics expert and rather than a glass artist.
That's right. I'm a bit lucky because it encompasses quite a few. You know, like when I work, I love doing commission work.
Yep.
And that's got a form of psychology.
Yes.
Because the most intriguing part is actually trying to get out of that person what they really like. You know, and it's in there.
Yes.
You know, it's always in there. So that's sort of psychology, and then like you say, then it swaps to the physics where you've actually got to put your money where your mouth is and make it work.
Yes. Where's this piece going to end up?
Well, I could probably safely say now, if I know it's not going to be on air for a few weeks, but the wife doesn't know about it, but the husband's bought it.
Oh, beautiful.
So this one's going to Hawaii.
Oh, wow, that's isn't that amazing? Great tribute to the surfing legends.
Certainly. Yeah, certainly. You know, look, the whole time I was making this one, I had in mind was for the pipeline.
Yeah.
Pipeline, you know, in Hawaii, which breaks exactly like this. I couldn't quite see a Taranaki wave like this. Maybe some of the Fitzroy, maybe break photos I've seen, but we have some beautiful breaks in Taranaki.
Yes, they're quite, but as you say, they're quite different, aren't they? And but well, that's somebody's husband's going to be very, very, very happy with this. And but
Hope so.
But outside, it's looking, that bright sun on it, and as a backdrop of nature, spot on. So it can go either way that you want.
Yeah.
And with a bit of night lighting.
Well, you know, it's right. That's it. It's right here. I mean, look, we can imitate the sun. We can see a reflection here.
Yes, the shadows. Yes.
And then we can imitate what the sun does.
Yeah. Yes.
You know. So as the sun changes now,
yes, look at that peak there, and
now we have a mountain.
Yeah.
You can see the way the light.
Yeah, it moves. Yeah. Yes.
So that's what I say. The whole thing about the light and the movement. About the glasses
yes. Yes. That's, yes.
About it, isn't it?
That's almost looks like a scientific instrument. You know, you wait. Your sound modulations on a mixing desk.
I could get quite carried away. I've only spent a few hours with this piece, you know.
Yeah, yes.
And you make a piece, and you know, you don't spend a lot of time with a lot of them, you know. And that's probably a good thing because you don't get.
Yeah. How hard is it for you to see it finally go out into its box and gone?
Oh no, I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
No. I think the most exciting part is knowing how happy the clients are going to be.
Yeah. But over here, Richard, is a interesting piece. You must have had a bit of fun and games cutting that into its pattern.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's kind of natural. A bit of natural and a bit of man-made shaping, that one. Most of its form comes from the way it hatched, I guess, from a large piece. It was in 1986, I think it was. They closed the New Zealand glass plant, and this is a piece from it. So they'd actually just rebatched probably 12, you know, lots of glass anyway.
Yes.
Lots of glass, and they basically decided that the plant was no longer viable.
Yeah.
So basically, from England, Pilkington's just turned the switch off.
Yeah.
And so it meant there was tons and tons and tons of glass just cooled naturally.
Yeah.
And broke up into pieces, and this is a shard from that.
Oh, beautiful, but nice to have though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just really so people can see that volume of green. You know, the teal colour is an amazing colour. It's loved by 50% of women love teal. Yep.
That's what I'm doing wrong.
Jewels, or whether it's trips to the Caribbean, or what it is, but teal is such a popular colour.
Yeah. Yes.
So and that's what the people see in this glass, even though it is actually what we term as clear glass. It's that teal teal appeal.
Yes, and it has that. It's a lovely sounding word too, isn't it? Teal.
I guess it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's got a sensuousness to it, hasn't it?
That's right.
Taste
I
and
suppose,
everything.
compared to a lot of colours. I
Yes,
guess.
but we've got to get away from the back door because down here, lovely, lovely piece. Introducing the Mower Master Towable Topping Mower. Proudly manufactured in New Zealand from top quality components. Powered by an electric start 11.5 horsepower industrial Briggs & Stratton motor. A belt drives 3 blades giving a 1200mm cutting width. Totally adjustable. Can be towed behind any vehicle with a drawbar. Buy a Mower Master topping mower right now, $3,700, and we will pay the freight anywhere in New Zealand.